In this video, we'll look at controlling RGB colour changing LED strip using two of our RGB LED controllers. We will look at a handheld remote controller and one of our wall-mounted touch controllers with glass front. In addition to the RGB controllers in this video, we have a wide range of other controllers available to enable you to control your colour changing strip, including a device that will turn your iPhone or smartphone into a remote controller. Please visit the website for further details. First, we will show you how to change the colour and adjust the brightness levels of your RGB LED strip with one of our miniature handheld remotes. For this video, we will use order code Compact RGB2. The Compact RGB2 comes in two parts, the little remote controller and the receiver. We will also be using a 1 meter section of our RGB LED strip, order code 1MFL 300 SMD RGB, and one of our 12 volt 5 amp power supplies as shown here, order code SW4487W, and a little cable, order code C4229D. First, plug the C4229D cable into the output connector of the power supply like this. Then, wire the cable into the input side of the receiver part of the Compact RGB2, which you can see has already been done here. The plus wire has writing stamped on it, the negative wire is blank. Next, wire the RGB LED strip into the output side of the receiver unit, making sure the red wire is wired into the R marked on the receiver, blue into B, G into green, and the black wire into the plus. Plug the power supply in and switch on, and you're ready to go, as the remote and receiver should have already been paired. If not, we will show you how to pair the remote and receiver here. Press the ID Learning button on the receiver as shown here. You will see when you do this the flashing LED remains on. Then press any key on the remote to pair the two parts. The LED will now flash rapidly to confirm pairing has been successful. You are now ready to use the little remote to control your LED strip. You will see the remote has a number of quick select colour buttons. Pressing any of these changes the colour of the strip to the relating button colour. In addition to these, you will see there are red, green and blue up and down arrows. These allow you to fine-tune your colour selection. You can see here we can get exactly the colour we like using the arrow buttons. Once we are happy, we can save that colour to one of the scene buttons numbered 1 to 6 by pressing the button for 2 seconds. It's important to note brightness levels can only be adjusted for preset colours, not for custom colours. The brightness levels should be set as required before the custom colour is saved, as it cannot be adjusted afterwards. The BS Plus and BS Minus buttons are what allow you to change the brightness of the LED strip as we're doing here. Or if you select one of the pre-programmed jump or fade buttons, the same BS buttons allow you to change the speed that the strip changes at. This RGB controller is a very versatile remote made to a high quality in an ultra compact size. Next, we will demonstrate our wall controller. This is our LED wall RGBW V3WH, which is also available in black. This unit is a wireless unit and can operate up to 4 separate zones. It's also suitable for use with our RGB LED strip. This unit needs to be used in conjunction with our DMX021CV wireless receiver. We will use the same power supply, but this time 2 pieces will be required, and the same strip as used earlier in the video. First, connect the power supply into the input on the back of the wall controller. Wire the C4229 cable as shown into the back with plus as red and black as minus as we have done here. Then connect the second power supply into the wireless receiver. The LED strip can be connected into the wireless receiver in a similar fashion to the previous controller we looked at. Make sure the power supplies are plugged in and turned on. Now check that the receiver jumper is set to the master position. The controller can be turned off and on via the central part of the touch interface as shown here, so that the indicator light turns from red to blue, turning the wall controller on. Press the Learning button on the receiver once. Select one of the zone buttons marked 1 to 4 on the controller. This pairs the receiver with the selected zone you have chosen. Finally, select a colour from the colour wheel on the wall controller. Multiple receivers can be paired with this wall controller, and you can also use one of our repeaters shown here. This is our RGB 4262 repeater. Info and wiring diagrams for using this is available on the RGB 4262 product page on the website. In this way, an unlimited amount of RGB strip in a single or multiple area can be controlled all from one wall controller.